Hello, I am Johan Beeckmans. To be a successful HR executive in today's economy, you need business acumen. You need to know what the critical issues are in social, legal and people trends. And you need to lead the organization also in launching programs that really matters for the business. All of this requires an executive HR structure and a workable roadmap. And all of this is part of managing change in the organization. After more than 25 years experience in HR and management, I really enjoy helping other organizations and HR executives solve problems and have an impact in their organization. Just to mention a few examples. We helped one of our clients in the startup company to create a performance culture in their organization and to successfully improve their business results by engaging the entire management population in the implementation of a performance management program. For another client, I have coached and mentored a new regional vice president in this very challenging role. He had to quickly select a competent team to turn around a business that has missed its financial targets for the past 3 years. He had also to understand the dynamics of a very complex organization. Ultimately, he was able to bring the business back to break even in about 7 months. And we all know there's a very high pressure to perform at a high financial level. In one project, for example, we supported the client in their move from a private company to a publicly listed company. It entailed the identification of critical leadership competencies for the future, the selection of critical leadership talent, and the creation of a high-impact leadership development program to prepare that talent for the future and to really create a behavioral change. The incremental value of this program for the client over 18 months was $3.7 million net operating profit after tax.
Hello, my name is Mark Vijen and I'm a chemical industry expert at MCE. The chemical industry has always been an important employer and a major driver of the world economy. However, recent trends are having a dramatic effect on the industry. Over the next decade, the various players will need to adopt different strategies to keep their business moving forward. My approach in working with clients has always been very pragmatic. I focus on what will bring the best results, and this often involves complex restructuring and integration projects as well as developing new business. For example, during a complex manufacturing restructuring, I helped to develop a new business plan and gave guidance towards the local works council. The ultimate objective was to become more competitive in the EMEA market while realizing a higher EBITDA contribution both to the division and the company as a whole. Another example was assisting an American company to define their business development and market approach in one of the emerging markets. Bridging two completely different cultures and helping them to understand the local culture behaviors was one of the big challenges and was vital in order to become successful.
Hello, I'm Ramesh Fatania and I work with customers in the oil and gas industry for MCE. The oil and gas industry is characterized by continuous and significant change. Over the past 30 or so years, while the consumption has increased by 40%, the reserves have actually increased too. As we look ahead to the next 20 years, the demand is estimated to increase by around 40%. Due to the emerging economies like China and India. This impressive performance has been achieved by innovation and deploying new technologies right across the value chain, from finding new reserves to producing environmentally friendly products like low sulfur fuels. So that's a significant achievement. My experience in strategy, mergers and acquisitions, and operational aspects of the industry helps me to work with customers who have complicated challenges facing their organizations around strategy, leadership, and change. A good example is a company in the energy industry. The client had recently acquired another company, and following integration, it was looking to drive growth. So we worked with the CEO to develop a comprehensive executive development program for the high potential people. This resulted in 3 modules covering strategy, operational excellence, and leadership. We delivered these modules in 3 different locations around the world. Another way in which I work with clients is by coaching upcoming fast-track senior managers. A regional CEO was given a larger, diverse geographic area that roughly doubled his business. He sought advice on how to integrate, lead, and simplify the enlarged team and organization. I worked with him over several months to build the right competencies and also to strengthen confidence in his ability to get the job done.
I'm Edgri, and I work with MCE clients to help them solve problems related to consumer markets and retail. Consumers today have more choices than ever before. With the internet, they have access to more products, more services, and more ways to buy them. This new environment creates big opportunities, but also great challenges for brands and retailers that want to attract and retain customers. Customer centricity and customer engagement are more important than ever before. So to stay in business, companies will have to completely change the way they go to market. During my career in consumer markets, I spent a lot of time developing and implementing commercial strategies for both global and local brands. In my work with MCE clients, I consult with top leaders to enable their organization to develop marketing, sales, and negotiation competencies, to reshape their companies so they can serve their customers better. A very recent example is the work that we did for a leading Russian pharmaceutical company. The company had grown very rapidly from a family-owned business into a leading OTC player. To win in the market and compete with the multinational giants, the company had to rethink the strategy and the value proposition of its different brands. In close collaboration with the local marketing director, MCE designed and delivered a marketing strategy program for the entire marketing organization.
Hello, I'm Jens Bang, and I assist international public organizations with their leadership development initiatives. Achieving effective leadership has always been challenging, and what constitutes effective leadership changes according to the circumstances. Especially today, during turbulent times, uncertainty, complex environments, the challenges for effective leadership are numerous. Today, leaders in public international organizations, they feel the pressure to perform with less and to continuously increase efficiency and effectiveness within their organizations. For instance, this means that in order to be a successful leader today, you have to know how to stay in charge and be responsible, while at the same time successfully push leadership down to all levels within your organization. There are a lot of inherent and eventual dichotomies within the role of leadership. You need self-confidence, but at the same time you need to be humble. You need to have impact and know how to influence others, but at the same time you need to be open to be influenced by others. You need to stay firm, yet be flexible. And you need to engage and connect with people, but at times maintain the healthy distance when needed. Over the last several years, I have at MCE consulted with companies and international public organizations on developing leaders, on team dynamics, and on managing change. For example, I and other MCE associates consulted with an European institution to help them successfully implement a set of core competences for the entire organization. The purpose was to increase both staff engagement and performance by ensuring the implementation and alignment of the organization's core competences. With another client, it was an international public organization, and it faces increasing global competition that brings both potential threats and opportunities. At MCE, we facilitated brainstorming sessions for the organization's managers and their team leaders to understand, plan for, and execute those strategies and their challenges.